We got a good fact pattern the other night. I don't know if it's a case we'll take, but our clients, they had a cat, and they took the cat over from a different owner a while back, and it was an outdoor cat. Loved to go outdoors, and then for like after a year or so, the cat's been missing, and they believe that the cat was dead. Again, outdoor cats, their longevity is limited because of the things that can happen to them outdoors. But these folks who might become our clients insisted that this cat insisted on going out, that it demanded to go outside, which ultimately becomes another important piece of the case. So they started letting the cat outdoors, and then the cat disappeared. Well, just recently, my clients, they they had reason to believe that the cat is still alive because a friend of a friend was at somebody's house, a neighbor's house, and said, "Yeah, they have a cat that really looks like that cat that you had that died. The one that went missing? Yeah. Can you get a picture of it? Oh, I don't really go over there anymore." And they keep the shades down. But my clients knew this cat would love to go outside. So, in a little bit of a stakeout, I got a video the other day where they went by the house, and because it was Christmas time and the decorations are there, the people kept their shades open, and there's this cat in the window. And this cat has very distinctive marks on its head. So I have a picture of the cat that went missing and a picture of this cat in the video. And its head has these very distinctive, in the middle, there's a big line that comes down, and then almost like on a chart, like you'd have a dip and then it would go back up, and it's this dip that comes right down here, and it's really, really obvious that this is the cat. So my clients called the police, and the police went over there, and they asked the people, "Do you have this cat?" And they said, "No." And so the police went back to my client and said they don't have the cat because they said they don't, and case is closed. So that's pathetic. That is not how to resolve a case, but I know the police, it's a cat case. They do have more important things to do in their mind. And so it's a case I'm hoping to get, but the problem is sometimes you need to do things behind the scenes. Here, coming right out forward and saying, "We think you have this cat," they could dispose of the cat. They could let the cat outside again and it could disappear. They could give the cat away to somebody. But also, now the shades are drawn again all the time. So they'll never get another chance to see this cat. So strategize before you actually make a move to try to recover your pet. I'm not saying that we could have done better, but I think that if it was thought out more, there's mechanisms to go to court to get an emergency order, an ex parte order. "Your Honor, we know this is our cat. Please, you got to give us this order so we can go get the cat." And it'd be up to a judge, especially looking at the similarities, especially where they live just a few doors down. But doing that in an emergency basis, if a court will take an emergency pet case, which oftentimes they won't, at least you can say, "Your Honor, we need this emergency because we feel that if we tell them in advance, they might dispose of the cat. Or they might bring it somewhere else." And now the fear is that that probably happened because the police overplayed the hand, say, "We've seen the cat in the window." So I don't know where that will go. I don't know if we'll get hired to pursue it further, but I'm afraid we might be too late.